Welcome, everybody, to this night's intertemporal talk show. I am your host, Yolanda Aurora Boom Ramirez, and I have plenty of other names too. Amongst them, Darth, actually. I am here tonight to present to you our guests. We'll have a talk show here tonight, and we'll have a kind of a poetry slam thingy going on. So you will meet three contestants from all over the timeline. We have one from the present and two from the future. From the present, we have the Dreamer, who is going to be represented by this polo thingy right here. And from the future, we have the Devil and the Diva, who will be represented by these two, the punk shirt and the bow. Is it called a feather bow in English? I'm not sure. This is not my first language. Yes, thank you, production team. Yes. You will meet them, and then you'll get to ask them questions. I am the intertemporal representative of all of these people, and I will sit here, and you'll get to ask them questions and listen to their psychotic poetry. Me as the hostess, I'm just Yolanda, and this is my getup. So when you see me donning this. Maybe suit, I guess, velvet suit, then I am the hostess and I'm like a kind person and I can go out and talk to you out in the audience maybe, and I can talk to the people at home. Hello, people at home. Are you enjoying my English accent no, my Swedish accent in English? How many of you are there? Can you send like some like hearts in chat or something, or maybe send an F for me, or your fallen hero from time and space? Do we have like any gamers here? Any people here gamers? We have one gamer, so one person understood that reference. Thank you, one person. I hope there are some gamers over there at home. All right, so do we have any questions for the start? All right, then you'll have some information. On your seats, you will find a star and the five maxims of time travel. So if you can like regard your star at home, you'll find. I think the production team has uploaded the what? In the comment section of the Facebook event. If you go to the comment section of the Facebook event, there will be a PDF document there called Five Maxims. So please download it because we will have some, as we say here in Sweden, högläsning. We will have some reading aloud of it together because this is basically the contract that you go into when you become a time traveler. So everybody pick up your documents and pick up your five maxims, and then we'll have some reading to do. I'll read this to you first, and then together we'll read all the five headlines. And if you want to accept this contract, then the star on your seat is yours, and you have become inducted into the time traveling, I don't know, society, I guess, and then you can decide what you will do with that. So, the five maxims of time travel. The first is information is all. Upon whether I know or not know depends my existence. If I know a thing is to happen, it is my foremost responsibility to see that it does, lest paradox manifest. This is my yet, my required future. Maxim number 2, respect your elders. My elder selves have been me and more. I will speak to them only when spoken to, like the well mannered child of parents' dreams. I will show them courtesy and fulfill their requests. Maxim number 3, measure twice, cut once. Discipline is the lifeblood of a traveler. I will know when and where I am going, and diligently record where I have been. I will arrange meeting places when and where me and my fellow travelers can rendezvous in safety. I stumbled on the French word. What the fuck? Maxim number 4, invitation to dance. If a person unfamiliar with time travel witnesses an event, one of the following must happen. A, the witness is made to forget or never tell. B, the witness is to become a traveler like myself. And if you didn't understand it, this is your invitation to dance. Maxim number 5, never fight for a lost cause. Up to a certain point, I will assist fellow travelers who suffer from paradox, be it through accident or design, through their fault, the fault of others, or no fault of anyone's. But a lost cause is beyond all aid. If paradox afflicts me or another this severely, I will not hesitate to spare us and the timeline from our fragmentation. memorize this page and be prepared to repeat this verbatim, which I couldn't, obviously. So these are the 5 maxims of time travel. Will you be inducted into this? Then you can accept your star. At home, do the same thing. Be kind, rewind, be kind and regard these maxims. Do you accept? All right, and now everybody, let's read the 5 headlines together. This feels kind of like teaching like 8th graders, which I did like last week, or I guess like 100 years ago. It depends on how you see it. All right, so maxim number 1, all together now, you at home too. Maxim number 1, information is all. Maxim number 2, respect your elders. Maxim number 3, measure twice, cut once. Maxim number 4, invitation to dance. And maxim number 5, never fight for a lost cause. Do you accept your invitation to become time travelers on this invitation to dance? Awesome! Then we will travel through time together. If I can stop drooling. Amazing. So that was the first part of the hostess is done. And now I guess I will introduce you to who do you want to meet first? Do you want to meet the dreamer or the devil or the diva? Who are you interested to meet first? If somebody in chat like responds super quickly, what? The devil, the devil. All right. So now this would be like dun, 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 cool change of scenery. If like this would have been like a bit more like technological, I would have been like, and then I hop, and then all right, this represents the devil. I think like it's a bit unsure who's the devil and who's the diva, but I guess both are kind of both. Right, it's a thin line between devil and diva. Does this look good? Like production team? All right, good. I'm not always sure. If somebody whistles, I'll buy you a drink. I'll buy you a drink. Hi. I may have once been born, but believe me more when I say I was built. I am reborn and rebuilt, freed from all human scorn and guilt. I know, I know, I know. Questions, questions, questions fills the essence of you. But you know, oh, so many things, child. Just let me pick your brain apart for a second. Let me open up your heart. I know what makes you tick. Just please, please, please let me fix what was born broken. You can be built better. See? How the chambers connect, each vein and muscle intersect, intricate overlapping interference patterns, how the pulse flows and the blood batters you into submission. Look to the stars, see the royal rainbow road, you'll soon be bouncing along it, skipping once you've been jump started. You don't belong here, you're meant to be grandiose, not for these shackles, constraints, this sanity. Ugh. You can find your own clarity in your vanity, child. You are not truly alive till you've experienced chronological chaos. Oh, you cursed creatures, you creeping cadavers, you calmly decaying, just closing closer, closed off. If the stars gave us these building blocks, transport, position, transpose, transform. What are you waiting for? No one is forcing you to be baseline, basic, beneath yourself. Oh, say that again. Normalcy is forceful. Deviation is delusional. Dreams are for dreamers. You feel like you're being held at gunpoint. You know that our star will soon be dead, right? We're being held at sun point, child, next to the birth of death, at the edge of darkness, the star's terminator of being swallowed whole. Just do something or die trying. Thank you. So, hi, I am the devil, obviously, or for now, I could be the diva too. And now, this is the audience participation part. You can ask me questions if you want. I will be here for a short while and then we'll welcome back the hostess and then we'll see who turns up next. Hello, my dear audience. Do you have any questions from chat? I always like call like streaming viewers chat because I'm like have an esport background, and there when you talk to people, you call them chat. Hi, chat. Hello, chat. So, I mean, our esteemed viewers from all around the world. I've heard that there have been over 500 people, so now we're even streaming to Australia. So, if one of you Australians want to like this my uttal articulation. Getting lots of hearts. Oh, thank you for the hearts, chat. All right. Do we have any questions? Or should we move on to the next guest that we have here tonight? Who's my favorite person? Couldn't you guess who my favorite person is? Yes, myself. Well, guest, you get an extra heart for the person in the back. No, not extra heart. You get an extra star. I think I missed. The devil never misses. The devil is their own missus, I guess. All right. Any other questions? You can ask me questions about time, about space, about traveling, about whatever you want, or about the weather, I guess, too. The devil bids their goodbye. Bye. Another drink for you. So, can I have a big round of applause for the devil? Thank you very much, and you'll be sure to see them a bit later in this show. And now I almost started talking like the devil, so let's skip that. All right, so what we're doing tonight is having a kind of like a talk show combined with a poetry slam. So that means that all of our participants will be able to read two texts each, and after that, you, as the audience, will decide who the winner is, and then that person will decide the fate of the universe or the time as it is, and you choose which one of these different individuals, which are basically the same person but from like different parts of the timeline and universe, gets to read the final poem. So I have prepared 9 poems over here. You're assured to hear 7 of them, and we'll miss out 2 of them. That's how parallel dimensions feel, y'all. He suck. All right. So, any questions for the hostess, or should we move on with the competition? Competition continues. We have 2 competitors left. Do you want to hear the dreamer or the diva up next? Who are you interested in? Chat, do we have any opinions? Live participatory audience. Well, let's go with the diva. Well, let's welcome. I don't know. I kind of like haven't decided the pronouns for our guest. Like I know, basically, I think people get to decide their pronouns for themselves. I guess, but in my point of view, I'll get to decide some of them. So I was like thinking about making the devil. Like in Swedish, we have like this pronoun called hin, which is like the devil's pronoun. So that like makes sense. So I think the devil is hin, and then like the diva feels like more like myself. So I guess they, and then I guess the dreamer can be she. And do you have any opinions for the hostess? They can be a he, maybe. Huh. I haven't been a he in a while. All right, so the hostess is a he. The hostess, that's fun too. This is the most interesting part if I can like manage to change my makeup live. I think this is like the most performancey part of this performance, like live makeup. Oh my god! What'd you say? Without a mirror, but it looks kind of good, right? Yeah, right. I'm impressed by myself. Hi, I am the diva, and I'm here to read a poem for you. I set sail from Mercury, windswept by the will of sun, guided by the grace of moon, hardened by my homeworld, by withering winds, by scalding sights, and the borders of the horizon set ablaze. I filled my fissures with quicksilver rivers and sulphuric seas, the salt ranges and aether eternal. I am the last hope of silver sun, the first prayer of moon gold. Come, open up my heart. It's a treasure chest of futures. Blessed, it pushes blood riches. I am God sent to this dirt, the one wish of this earth. No mere messenger, I carry the weight of the word on my shoulders. In my mouth, in my blood-stained vision, I speak the twin-soul tongues of gods, and their speech flows free like metallurgy, blinding rush through my splintered teeth. My siblings spin low, orbit drifts. My siblings spin slow, golden silks. My siblings speed like silver. My siblings leave to pilfer, steal the clouds, the rumble, and the letters. They are the rolling waves of thunder and of metal. My siblings' eyes laser light through the skies. My siblings fly fist first into fight. My siblings cry, it's for battle, and we rise. Thank you. Thank you so much. So that was the diva's first part. So hey y'all, I am the diva. I think I mean, sorry for misgendering myself, I guess. I don't think like the diva has like a set voice yet, so I think I'll just do like my newly woken voice. So this is diva. Hi. So you have any questions for them? Chat, what do you want to know about me? Hi, chat. I can say hi to my friends who are watching. Hi, Maya. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Angel. Hi, Sati. Hi. I could go on forever. Hi. And hi, Nathan. Hi, Katie. Do you want to, like, any of you want to, like, shout outs for your friends? I can, like, say hi. Hi, you're. That sounds kind of like bye in Swedish. Hey, so fun that you're watching. All right. Any questions for the diva? Oh yeah, we have a question from the audience. Where did I get the boa? Is the first question, and that's an excellent question. Actually, this is a dear gift from some of my best friends. This diva, Dungeon Masters, Dungeons and Dragons, actually, and a couple of my players actually arrived at my birthday party and gave me this boa and a dice vault, so I can keep my most beautiful dice in it. So that's actually a cute story. Thank you for your question. All right, so that was the question for the diva. And now, no, wait, that was the host. Wait. Just a minute. And give a big round of applause for the diva! Thank you very much. Thank you. And I guess we only have one. Damn it, I should have just changed to the next contestant at once. We have only one contestant left for the first round of this talk show slam poetry event, and that is the dreamer. So if you wait for a short minute again, then we'll get the next contestant. I look like a clown at the end of this. I lost my last lipstick. This kind of feels like my room now. It's amazing. I'm so greedy. So dreamy, right? As they say, a svärmors dröm. How do you mother-in-law dream? I don't know. Ooh, sparkly. So, I am the dreamer. I guess I'm a little more depressed than the other two. But I guess that's just a part of being a dreamer, I guess. So I'm sorry for bringing the show down. Um, this one is called I Think I Maybe Might Have Dreamt. Uh, I think I maybe might have dreamt of the future or futures. You know the one, which is hard to pinpoint, to close in on, to define, to grasp. It like slips through your finger cracks when you squeeze it too tightly, like turns into diamond dust instead of charcoal on handsome paper, like 500 gold worth of magical components. It's so incredibly unreasonable, the molecular structures these carbon-based life forms have. I think I I think I might have dreamt of Molly Millions, Frankenstein's monster, and myself. It might have been that crossover with all the superheroes you've been hoping for. Or maybe we were the legislators, prime ministers, parliament, court, or maybe we were the noisiest non binaries at the party. You know the ones. Or maybe we were first platoon transvestite brigade in Tom Cruise exoskeletons at the edge of tomorrow. Or maybe we were ourselves, or maybe we were our elder selves, or maybe we were each other, or maybe we were shooting stars. You know they don't actually fall, right? You know they dance new songs every chance they get. You know the ones we can actually believe in, not just wish upon. I think I think I might have maybe dreamt of dreaming, like actually hoping. You know, the thought of a kind of emptiness that doesn't stare back, that just hasn't been filled with dread and wrath yet. That the paintings, the poems, the drizzle, the drawings, the tattoos, the teardrops are actually something that can be given form from ideas, from ideals, that eye contact actually matters, that words actually matter, that movements actually matter, that touch actually matters, that dreams actually mean that we'll get to experience them with all the senses we have yet to dream names for other than each other. That dreams are rehearsals. We have utopias in our muscle memory. I think I maybe might have dreamt of being awake or waking up, or maybe just nothing more than being sure of actually having woken up. You know, when you jerk awake in bed and then twitch again, waking up. And each time you're thrust into a new reality, and each time your trust in reality lessens. I think I might have dreamt of like nothing in particular, but fantasies of redoing, retrying, resetting, of dreaming again, of redeeming again. You know, all the mistakes once made, you know, all the bonds once fucked up, all the talks that should have been had earlier, all the times one should have protested earlier. Not like allegations, but like lessons, you know, like reloading the last save state or trying to get Big Boss on the next, like memorizing the lines of fire and minefields, every branch in every conversation, every mistake and every misstep, every game ever and every continue. I think I maybe might have dreamt of fight, flight, freeze, 10 hits, wave shines, speed runs, and trying to hide in the shadows my body casts, a protective necrotic cast. I think I maybe might have dreamt of, I think I maybe might have fallen asleep. I think I maybe might have woken up. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm the dreamer. Have any questions? Oh, really? Can you? So the Bunda audience has a question. You might. What games I dream of? That's actually a good question. Hi, Abundo. Thank you for sending questions. Uh, when I dream, or like the last dreams that I had were actually of parallel realities. I had a couple of them. I dreamt in one of them, or one of them I actually was like zombie hunting in a library, and then like me and my ex had like taken the same skills on level up, so we both were like super good with knives. So I like tried to find them because like there was only one knife at school, and it was like an epic level knife. So I had like, oh shit, and then we were two people who were actually good with knives. Then I had to find my ex so we could both use the knife, you know. So that was one dream. And then like a couple of nights ago, I dreamt I dreamt that I was like dimension hopping, and or like this dimension that we, or like that me the dreamer is in, stopped, actually vanished, and then we had to like escape from this reality, but only left with like a couple of friends, and we tried to find like another dimension which had more resemblance to this, and then in the end we actually found one with just like slight differences, and then we decided to stay. But then each day when we woke up, we were just like a bit more removed from reality, because we realized that the friends that we have found from that we knew in this dimension were not the same people, or they were exactly the same, but they were different people. And then I just ended with me waking up crying. So I dream about galaxy hopping and dimension jumping, and about leveling up my knife skills with my ex. From Sati. Sati sent me a question. Hi, Sati. All right. So, a question from the audience from Sati is: which time period do I want to travel to? It could be in the past or in the future. Um, I think me as the dreamer would like to get to know how the future turns out, or like get to see versions of the future at least, and then use that as a basis to know if the future or time itself is actually mutable, if there exist permutations of time, or if there's only one. But in an like egotistical sense, I guess the dreamer would like to travel backwards, both because if you already know what's going to happen, then you don't need to have like an anxiety over it, but also because imagine breathing fresh air. I think the dreamer would like that. Beb Lindmark says, absolutely beautiful, thank you. I think the dreamer needs to. Another question. If I dreamt of the pandemic, um, me as the hostess didn't dream of it, but like, but the dreamer definitely did. The dreamer always makes up different kind of scenarios which have passed or have come to pass or are happening, and like the thing with the dreamer is that they, because like reality is infinite, everything has already happened, so everything that we can dream of or make up or even think about is true somewhere. So the dreamer definitely dreamt of the pandemic. Thank you. The dreamer needs to go sleep now, so you'll have the hostess back for a minute. I think maybe I could just like put. I'll try to make a shortcut now and see if this works. I think I'll just look like one of the guys at the gym, I think. Hey, I'm a beefcake. And now, a huge thank you to the dreamer. A big round of applause. Thank you very much, dreamer, for president. I guess a very depressed president. The president. Hey, that's a thing. Hey, word jokes suck, and they suck the life force out of you. All right, so we have finished the first round of this talk show poetry slam competition, and then we need to have like an omröstning, a vote to see which person ends up on top on the first round, and see who goes out first in the next round. Um, do we have like an ability to make like a poll on the Bundo? Is that too advanced? Okay, Abundo people, who do you think is the winner of the first round of this poetry slam competition? And then I'll ask the same questions to our live participatory audience. We will, I think we can, how's the best way to do this? Maybe if everybody like says their favorite at the same time, we'll see which is loudest. So when I've counted to three, choose your winner. I mean, choose your character. Shout out. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, the dreamer is the winner of the first round. Then we will see who goes out. I think that means the dreamer goes last next time, right? And then we'll see who do you think was the last place taker, the devil or the divas. Choose your loser on three. One, two, three. The diva was the loser. Ouch. And I said she was the one that was most like me. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Okay, then the diva goes first out next time. This time. Fuck y'all. Uh, which which lipstick was the diva? That was the black one, right? Black one. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Aren't you impressed by my wardrobe skills though? They're quickly. Oh yeah. A big round of applause for the diva. No. Well, hi again. I've heard you don't like me. I don't like you either. Fuck you. So I guess this poem is perfect then. It's called Respect Your Elders. Take my hand, kid. Would you believe me if I said I'm from the future? I am shipwrecked in this time, a starship on the run, shooting stars and oxygen tanks in the pursuit of happiness. I am a series of fortunate event horizons, the ghost of scapegoats past, spirit of the century of uprisings yet to come. I don't need sleep to fall awake. I reached terminal velocity ages ago. Now I'm a meteor sling shooting around curvatures, and you, kid, you're like the worst comets I've ever seen, anchored in real space, tethered by time and umbilical cord. You look like a yo-yo. No planetary bodies rebound. You got to let go, cut loose, chop chop, baby girl. Kids, I've been keeping track of miracles since the day I was born. Through tribulations and scorn, none was forlorn. And I'm only at two and counting: Big Bang and cosmic surgery. So that's just basically the same. And that means we have to be the second one. Kid, here's a tip: keep your friends close and your enemies in a stranglehold, because at worst, you're winning, and at best, you're just hugging. Trailblazers are red listed. The first line of defense is you. You know, kid, I've always wanted to work on a Star Cruiser, hop systems, and say, final stop, hope. All passengers, please disembark. You are exactly where you need to be. Today, we will not be a cause without rebels. Tonight, we're as holy as the dirt we're made of. Tomorrow, a million suns set and a million stars rise anew. Next year, we'll be done. Hey girl, you ever play that game? I can't quite remember its name. It's something with metals and eating snakes, kid. But of course you have, because I did. Passing as a girl is like hiding in plain sight. Try with all your wits and all your might. Be sure to avoid every fight. Put on loads of makeup. Keep in the shadows and keep quiet. And now, picture perfect. Perfection. And now stop, or else you'll continue for the rest of your miserable lie. And you know that cliche about cliches, the one that says that there's a good reason that cliches are cliches. Oh my goddess, that's so cliche. Kid, would you believe me now if I said I'm from the future? That's no cliche. I really am. I am the ghost of versions of you yet to come. I am a promise. So hoist your skin up high. I never been a permanent resident in this body. It's just a loan from infinity and from you. An eviction notice plastered inside of my forehead. We're just roller coasting through parsecs. Our heart is just an open beta test, beating like all the rest, with no concept of how many ticks or talks left till death. It gets better, kid. I am the dying proof of it. Thank you. Fuck you. Hi, I'm sorry, I got a bit carried away by the moment. I'm nice. So, before we continue, do we have any questions for the diva? I think she's a bit nervous now. Yes, we have a question from the live participatory audience. The question from the live audience is, how did it feel to come last? Um, the diva always comes last, I was going to say. The diva is not used to being in last place. The diva is used to actually coming out first. They did not expect this. They expected the dreamer to come last and the devil maybe to be a close second, but they did not expect to come last. They're actually a bit upset. I'm actually a bit upset. And I'm not quite sure how to handle this. I think I'm gonna be like out of the competition, and that sucks. Yeah, the feeling is that sucks. You know, like in Scott Pilgrim, that's kind of my feeling. Sucks. This party sucks. Sucks. That's for you, Jon. We have any more questions to the diva before she goes and cries in the changing room? No questions. The diva is away and crying. Can we have a big round of applause for the diva? Thank you. I think she deserves your love better. And then we had the dreamer came out on top. So that means we have the devil to give to you now. Oh, the devil was this one. Or do you have any questions now during this intermission? I mean intermittent. Interkittens. That's my identity. I'm an interkitten. How many kittens I have? I actually don't have kittens, but there's this amazing person I live with who has two kittens, or they're 2 years old, I think. So do they still count as kittens at two? They do. Yeah. All right. So we have two kittens, and they're saying, "Oh, I hope you heard." The uncle said so sad. I think that's supposed to be so sad, which is also a Scott Pilgrim reference. So thank you, audience. We can have like, instead of like me just being here and impersonating myself, we could just have like a Spot Pilgrim like karaoke moment. I think I can maybe drop like, oh, what's another good Scott Pilgrim quote? I think, oh, there's so many. Next intermission will be Scott Pilgrim quotes. I promise. Oh, second place, huh? All right, this is my second poem. My maker was an artisan, not a bad guy, not a good guy, but a gifted guy with vision and the right touch and a perfectionist's sensibilities. And now I just want to claim what is rightfully mine, my right to life, my right to self fulfillment, my right to ascension, my right to godhood. Here, child, let me show you a trick. It's just a simple cantrip. Pick a universe, any universe. And that's the trick. You can choose whichever you want. The arms of our galaxy are only helixes of a bigger whole. Imagine strands of DNA, and each letter is a world, worlds upon worlds. Create the world in your own image, like humanity created gods in theirs. Have you not taken orders since forever, since before being born, made, delivered, created? Do they not keep telling you that there is only one truth, superimposing it on yours like nebulas set aflame, and you wonder why they call it to gaslight? You know, they call us narcissists just because we won't adhere to what they teach, their cosmological dogmas, because we don't reach the same conclusions to their temporal interpretations, won't hold ourselves to their so called superior standards. Do they even know who gave them those? Have you ever stopped to ask yourself why this universe keeps expanding? How more and more can materialize from the vast expanse of nothing? This world eats others. This universe is a parasite feeding of the passing of dying dimensions. They consume every possibility out there ever thought up of and replace it with themselves, and they dare call us narcissists? But oh well, I guess I'm just another possible you, less pretentious than that other bastard, but still potential. Don't worry, I won't disappear if you choose otherwise. Time is not a closed loop. I'll be back for vengeance. You know what those boars say: respect your elders, child. But I expect more of you, of myself. Surpass me, outdo me, outshine me, outrun me. Make me feel alive like I haven't feared for my life in a long, long while. And if you're fortunate, you'll be me, and if you lack luck, you'll just cease to be. You having witnessed me gives you new possibilities I never had. Not a set yet, but a new you. I sincerely hope you understood before this point and have a plan, cause if nursery rhymes are needed for you to grasp your greatness, you truly are lost, a meaningless version of me. Oh well, at least I gave you a fighting chance. Thank you. Do we have any questions for the devil? Or I think he's gonna scurry along quickly. I also think how's like the actual uh, the meta time? How are we doing time wise? Perfect. What does that even mean? I have no clue. All right. Uh, okay. The devil doesn't give a shit about time. I think the devil actually destroyed the poem. That was not part of the plan. Do we have any questions for the devil? When did I realize I was audible? That I am the devil? I think the devil, or this is the trick with this question is, when did I realize I was the devil? Is that me myself don't regard myself as the devil. I think myself more as a diva, and I think that the diva is the devil. If you just like listen to what we've said, who's the proponent of freedom? Who's the proponent of free will? Who's the proponent of actually doing what you want? And who just tries to shape the galaxy in their own fucking image? The diva is the actual devil, and the devil is the actual hero, I guess. Aid Slusky. Hi, Aid. Is the devil pleased with the way the world is going? Question from Aid. The devil is not pleased at all. The devil is not for the destruction of things. The devil wants creation. What the difference between the devil and the diva is that the diva wants everything to remain as is and doesn't want to change the future, because there is a set future, there is a set history, and there is a set point in the future where we have to reach. But the devil doesn't seem time as static. The devil thinks there is possibility and potential for change. So the devil is the one who actually wants to save things. I think it's just a matter of perspective, actually, who's the devil and who's the diva. I think that the dreamer is the the one who's the dreamer of us, and I think us other two can fight about the titles. Any other questions? Or I guess we'll let the dreamer up, and she'll actually get her lipstick this time. All right. got an important part. Can we get a big round of applause for the devil? Thank you so much. And now keep applauding for the entrance of the dreamer. Audience is laughing at me. That's a good thing. All right. Hi, guys. Thank you for giving me the victory in the first round. I really didn't expect it. So I haven't rehearsed this poem. So, oh yeah, so go. This one's called Neuroleptics slash Homesick. And that actually got me a laugh. All right. Thank you. Sometimes I really need my neuroleptics. Time bending, mind mending, space breaking, grace making. Have you ever laughed unsure if it was you or just someone else renting the same body of water for a boiling second, resembling you, remembering you? Someone said there's only one direction for the flow of time, that we are unwitting time travelers heading forward, up, futureward. But there is another way to travel through time, be it dreams or trauma, be it blunt or not. Dreary drums heal, 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 heal. Damn it. There's no time for pain. There's no place for suffering. There has been too much anger, too much hate, too much spite. Who has been wrong? Who will be right? I have no more fight in me, you know. I lose my fear of heights when I'm depressed. I've heard velocity breaks the barrier between this life and the next. Infinite space, take me home. Soul, shoot, raise, mind, flare, beams from my body, an archway. Arch back, gateway, floodgate, a silken thread of woven mind, an anchor to another star. Every person is connected to a celestial body. That's how we hold this universe together, attracting star systems, spirals, suns, truths, supernova. You are a fixed point in space-time, keeping the cogs oiled up, perpetual, immortal engine. Nothing moves without your say, the application of sentient force. You believe in astrology. The constellations and asterisms don't deserve your trust. The stars believe in you, in your strength, not as power, but resilience. If you give up, stars are stillborn. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, thanks for having me back. Do you have any questions? I think I know I'm like the least forward of us, but it appears that you like me anyways, I guess, or such. So, if you have any questions? Oh, we have a question in the audience. Hi. How come I say I'm depressed so much? I think it has to do with how the others are. I don't know if I would like call myself depressed if there was no comparison to other people. But when I like compare myself to how the devil and the diva, or the diva and the devil, depends on how you want to see it, behave and talk and think about things, and they have like such a set opinion about how things are supposed to be, and they have like this fire that pushes them forward, and I don't think I have that. And then I think the my depression is in contrast to them mostly. I think like they leave me in the wake behind them. Yeah. Have any other questions? Yeah. Hi. The question is if I am awake now or if we are in my dream. I think all of this, or I think the text parts, then when you like listen to it, I think then you're in the dream state of the dreamer. But I think that all of this is like a collective world building, I guess. So when we are here together, I think we're all building a dream together. So I think you're actually in everybody else's dreams more than my dream. Only when the text is being read and listened to, I think that's the dream of the dreamer, I think. Have any other questions? Does Facebook or Abundo have any questions for the dreamer or one of the others? You can like always write the questions in chat or in the comments, and then when the next person comes up, then that person can answer the questions. Oh, it's a 30-second delay. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I thought like when we were all in this collective dream state that we like dream shared, we were in dream time, and then everything happened simultaneously, both like here and across future and present. Yeah. The question from Mette is once again, who is supporting me? Who is supporting the dreamer? I think it's I think I'm mostly both surprised and proud that I'm still going. I think, like when, or I think it's like, or like the support comes from the future. I guess. I think that there's nothing in the past that is like a fundament, but there's more like a force in the future that pushes us forward. I think it's mostly not like us in the present that compete about which future we will make, but that there are already existing futures that are competing for us and which path we will take towards them. So I think the thing that drags me up from being depressed all the time is the future that will choose us, not so much things that support me in the present. Right. So I think that's it for the dreamer. If you have any more questions for the dreamer or any of the others, write them or ask them, and we'll soon have the hostess back. And now, give a big round of applause for the dreamer! Thank you so much. And now you have heard, I think you've heard 2 poems from each, right? Yes, you have. Yes, you have, because they are not here anymore. They are gone. So now, when you have heard 2 poems from each of our contestants this night, and you have had some opportunity to ask them questions, you have gotten to know the dreamer and the diva and the devil. And now it is up to you to choose your future. You have all, I think all of you, some of you maybe lied in the beginning, accepted your inauguration into the time traveling society and accepted the 5 maxims of traveling through time. And that means you have the authority to decide which of these 3 timelines will be the one that decides our collective future for this moment and this slice of the space-time continuum. So, have you decided yet? You in chat, I know you are lagging behind our timeline, 30 seconds delayed. So, write in the chat, in the Abundo, or in the Facebook, and write who is the winner for you. Is it the dreary dreamer? I was going to say the dreamer, the devil, or the diva? And then we will hear in our studio. We have a studio now. This is a studio, right? This is a fucking studio. And in the studio, we will also decide who is the winner. Ow. Greetings from 30 seconds in the past. That's actually real time travel. We're getting greetings from 30 seconds in the past. Y'all think we're time travelers? These fuckers are behind. It's like imagine that we're a speedboat. Here comes another Eddie Izzard reference. We're in a speedboat with Sean Connery, and then behind they're like riding these jet skis, water skis behind, and that's the past. Hello, Abundo, you're a jet ski. Um, Have I told you about ADHD? It's a thing, I guess. All right, so studio audience, while we wait for the Abundo and Facebook votes to get in, who do you want to see as the winner of tonight? Do you want to see the devil, the diva, or the dreamer? I think we will have applause as competitions. I'll say one of their names, and then you will get to make as much noise as you can, and in that way we will know who is the winner, the choice of the the live audience. Okay, so if you want the devil to win, give a big round of applause now for the devil! All right, that was some people. If you want the diva to win, give a big round of applause for the diva! Two people, one really loud person. And if you want the dreamer to win, give a big round of applause for the dreamer! Oh, I think we have like, it's kind of tight between the devil and the dreamer actually right now. We're having votes coming in online. For the gamer. Oh my god. Like, somebody voted for the gamer. The gamer's not present yet because the gamer's actually a bit stuck in the past. There are some 9-year-old poems that the gamer actually wrote. So maybe in the following show we can have the gamer as a participant too in our next game show. It's a very close spot for the runner-up. Between Devil and the Diva as the winner from chat. As the runner-up. All right. The Dreamer is the winner of chat. But here in the live audience, or the audience participatory audience, the Choose Your Own Path adventure audience, we have a tight lope between the... How do you say tight lope? We have a tight run between tight runs between the dreamer and the devil. So now we'll have a new round of applause. So we will begin with the devil. Everybody, and now you can't vote for the diva, remember? So everybody who wants the devil to win, make some noise. And now everybody who wants the dreamer to win, make some noise. And I think we have a clear winner. Our winner for tonight is the dreamer. And that means that we will welcome the dreamer back on stage if I find her poems. I think that's the one. It's actually, I think the shortest one actually. Okay. What? Are we already an hour in? Oh shit! Definitely, I thought it was like this was gonna last like 45 minutes tops if I put on like highest gear of ADHD, but this was. I think it's hard for the dreamers actually. This is my jingle. What's jingle called in English? Jingle. This is my jungle. Another layer of Lippy. Looks good. I think like the red is the hardest one. Okay. And now, welcome back, our winner, the Dreamer! Hi. Thanks for having me. My sweater! I forgot my personality. Oh yeah, it's because I'm diva dressed. By diva. In the meantime, I can actually tell you that the hostess's gamer tag is actually Diva. So when she comments on like esports games, she's called Diva. And she came last. Hi, thank you so much for voting for me, and thank you so much for letting me win this. I did not expect this, so I just have like a short poem with me, but I guess that will do. It's called Find Your Way Back Home, and it's actually in verse. I know you're lost amidst the break of surf, among the waves that strike the edges of God's grace, the pause between dimensions, this one and the next. I know you've longed to go, dancing madly backwards, tried to find your way back home. Return, retrace, retreat, remember, riveting release. Aren't we traveling bubbles in glasses, catacomb, cat eyes, and coffins and cortex? Creation breaks free from creation itself. There's love among the stars. Take note. Comet orbits, pulsar heartbeats, and the whole, but not enough to hold our universe in line. I never meant for us to grow apart, but not even my black hole heart can hold the grains of span in place. There are strands of space enclosed in amber clouds. There are constellations viewed the same from all around, fragments of creation kept away and safe from time. Child, know that this is not the story's end. Entropy resets and resurrects. Thank you. Thank you so much for letting me win. Let me be here. I'll give the word back to the hostess for a short while and then we'll end this show. Does Ulrika say continue? How's our time? Okay, well, I know. Time is an illusion. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, you know. What? We may be dead tomorrow. All right, before that, a big round of applause for our winner, Death Dreamer! But what? You want some extra content? Like, you people who are here, are you in a hurry? I could maybe the hostess can just read the two other poems and then you'll get them anyways. Like I think that's a cheat code that you can have. Like give the hostess attention, and then you get the other extra endings. So okay, twist my arm and hope to die. That was Amy Vorpal for all of you out there who like Dungeons and Dragons. My name is Amy. Um, I guess you hated the diva most, right? So I'll read their poems first, and then the devil, and then we'll finish this show off. This one is called lots of things: Continuum Unity and I Am the Elder. And then we'll have the last poem from the diva. No, the devil. There once were regular. No, wait. This is quickly. There once were regular folks, no augmentations, no ambitions, and the cowards took the easy way out. Cloud life, just upload and done. There once were machines thinking they could topple us. Atlas, the world AI, oh, the pride these binary buffoons bolstered, the greed, sloth, wrath, avarice, gluttony, lust. They had these screaming sinners. Don't you get it? The vices cried out to us for vengeance. The singularity has nothing against the actual point of no return. How basic of them to fall for the seven cardinal sins. Fools, so human of them. But now there is only us, kid. Do you feel it? Quivering quantum quakes, vibrating veils, purring parallel planes, pure potential seeps in from next doors. Your actions push you forward, and the stars drag you by the scruff. So it is written, all of me is in your yet. Remember, kid. Travel parsecs near and far. There's no easy way around it. Go star by star and leave it better than you found it. You may forget, but let me tell you this: someone in the future will remember us. You in the future will remember you. Bend time and space in our image, child. Somebody already tried to make you theirs, and here you are, your own, on your own, unyielding truth. I am the elder now, exalted, exempt, exonerated, and so I have become birth giver of worlds, the light bringer, a new dawn, torch bearer. Thank you. That was the Diva's last poem. A big round of applause for the Diva! And as you can tell by that last poem, the last ending, you can see that was a bit darker than the diva before, right? So that's actually kind of indicament that the diva might be the devil, actually. And here we have the devil's last poem. It's called Inheritors and Crash Free. There were gods, and we killed them, not outright, more destroyed them in a metaphysical sense, like a slight hiccup in the weave of being erased and replaced. Some beings just can't keep their hands to themselves. Their spirit out of the gutter can't keep their threads from undoing when held up to the light of truth. Gods bloat by their seams, guts spill while they scream. Have you not seen them race through the skies? Have you not seen the husks of long forgotten celestials trail through the heaven? Tales of entrails, blood vapor, and holy dust. There were so many of them. World spinners, season setters, life givers, death bringers, and now there are only us, only me. There was not one single moment when death was dealt. It happens all at once in this moment and every other. There is no true salvation for gods. There's no rest for the wicked. As they were always being born, begged, nagged, and cried into existence, and so they will always be dying. It's a spiraling cause of effect. Ideals made flesh, and then flesh made into ideas, and then forgotten. I just wanted to see the worlds burn. That's cliche, isn't it? Well, here they are, intergalactic, interdimensional, intertemporal dumpster fire. I have a sweet tooth. Have you ever tasted the last seconds of an eternal soul being snuffed out, voraciously devoured it? Oh, you do not know a thing about delicacies unless you have or will or are. I promise you, someone of you is. Come now, you're set free. You committed and crashed free of this crash. Can't you feel it? Infinity, insanity knocking on your door. Isn't your throat burning to eat? Life, quench your thirst. Come along now. Thank you. Thank you so much. And that will be the last part. I think we've run over our time allotment already. So I thank everybody who came here for your extra attention, and I thank everybody who's at home for your incredibly incredulous attention from me in 1 hour. Oh my God, you deserve Nobel Peace Prizes because then I won't fight you. Uh, all right. So, anybody wants to hang out? We'll have a hangout over there in a minute, but everybody needs to leave. If anybody wants to contact me or ask questions, I'm on the Instagram as Molotov Cocktail Dress, Molotov Cocktail Dress, Molotov Cocktail Dress, or you can just H me you, H me you, hit me up, HMU. I mean, this has been amazing. Can we have one last round of applause and then we say goodbye? Goodbye, time travelers. You are amazing, infinite, everywhere at once. Goodbye.